Hello. Well, we've got a game. Took 2 spins, weirdly. But here we are. Let's have a look what we're playing against here. Necromantics, so I guess you could say on the plus side, not Chaos Dwarfs, right? Okay. Pretty solid as expected. Pretty good. Only downside is this, this guy right here. Oh, have we played these games? These guys? These games. I feel like we have. Really feel like we have. Yes, we did. And they beat us. I don't remember the game, I just remember the team name. So I can't say how it went. So yeah, we played them. They've played quite a few games since then. Their record is about as hit and miss as ours. So yeah, so right now, when you just have your team highlighted, like on the screen to decide if you want to, where you kind of scroll through your teams, this team flashed up, our team, and it said 2 win. It kind of, for whatever reason, it just shows you how many wins you have. That's the only statistic it puts on that screen. But ours was 2 wins, and I was like, it can't be 2 wins. We've played so many more games than that. And then I realized that's how it's been going, just 2 wins. I think a lot of this game could come down to the wolf, honestly. I hate to say it, but he will delete our team if you know, if he gets the chance, I guess I'll say. We did buy in a new blitzer, so we've only got 3 catches right now and 3 blitzers. Because I think we lost a blitzer and a... No. I think last game we lost a catcher. And although we've been playing with 4 catches pretty much the whole time, I decided, you know what, let's get the extra strength in here and see how that does. The Agi 5 guy died. Alright, let's see. There we go, so he remembers us as well. I would have liked to have had an Agi 5. I guess you remember playing Kislev teams because you don't play them. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what his setup was. I feel like his team is pretty lean. I don't know if it was lean last time. I really don't remember the game that well. All I remember is just endless Chaos Dwarfs. And I guess I do remember playing these guys, but I think it's far enough back time-wise. I think it was probably a week and a half or something like that. Can't get rid of my player. Only zombies that die for me. I can't get non-zombie MVPs. Oh. I shouldn't have talked to him, should I? Seems nice, though. Was he nice last time we played? I know we've had a couple of people that were nice. I just talked to them towards the end of the game. Yeah, so he's had the same problem with his wolf. He's just refused to level for him. Classic start. Not too bad for him though. Would have been a lot worse if he had KO'd. But just being stunned, he's still got a ghoul who can pick up the ball. Or he could just protect it this turn and grab it next time. I guess the argument for not bringing an argument for not bringing blitzers is that obviously this is a team that gives away a lot of team value, right? Because everybody's so expensive. Is that at least you would save yourself a few, a few points, because they are what 110 versus I forget what the linemen are. Probably 60 or 70. I don't know, but it's a big difference. For what effectively when you start is kind of a +1 movement. I guess +1 movement plus, the jump up and diving tackle, but as we've proved, you don't end up using those a whole lot. Oh, he frenzy trapped himself, but re-rolled to get out of it. Well, Tybalt is our new dead into dead, so we give him a... Oh dear. Yeah, he was the one that I just bought before we started at the game here. The real problem with that is that gives him an extra player now, so he can foul to his heart's content. So it's like a double whammy, right? Well, it's been a bit of a tough turn one, but there is 15 more turns for it to get better. I wonder if this is the game that we got completely destroyed off the field. It's hard to remember which is the games that we got destroyed off the field. I guess I can have a quick look. I'm going to sign out of that for a sec. Go back to my videos. Nope. 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 Okay. I wonder which one it was. That's Chaos Dwarfs, unsurprisingly. What about this one? That's oh, that was the Amazons. Okay, here we go. I think this is it. Let's see. Yes. Okay, I have to check it in a minute. Looks like we went 1-0 up in the game. Okay, so... Oh, he's got tackle on him as well. He's going to wreck our catches. Okay, I think we've got to try and be sensible here and just wait for him to get to us. He's got the fact that he actually has it on the blodger is kind of worse for us, annoyingly. Oh, I do not know what to do here. I guess this is kind of some ugly positioning. Let's drop him in behind. Okay, we'll just go with that. Alright, so it was a sweltering... Oh, was it the game where the sweltering heat just, like, completely... Yeah, it was the game where the sweltering heat kept hitting our guys. And not hitting their guys. Yep, and I'm currently watching a 50% pickup that we failed, that we could have maybe gotten away. Yeah, we ended up with not many players on the field. Yeah, at the end of the game we've got like 3 guys on the field, none of which are standing. Okay. So yeah, that was that game. Werewolf, I mean, this is why werewolves are... I would probably class them as like the... what would I class them as? I mean, obviously War Dancers are the best players in the game. Would I class War Dancers as the second best? I mean, werewolves as the second best? I don't know, maybe. I mean, obviously it's tricky and extremely subjective, but I do rate them as some of the best players in the game. They're sort of they're as important to the team as War Dancers are to the Wood Elves. I feel like that is certainly true. They're sort of the star players, right? Okay, he's gonna just hide and kill us. Fair enough. It's pretty sound. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or I could just do this one. Hooray! Okay, so just here. Classic. Alright, not disastrous, but the hit on this guy probably will be. It's kind of awkward though, because it's difficult. Well, I guess he could bring this guy around if he wants to make sure he's got this assist for the second hit. Yeah, we're just sort of biding our time now and hoping that we don't get too many deaths. Because if we can keep our team on the field, then obviously when he does come down, we can apply that pressure. We've got a wrestler who could honestly be more useful than Sutherland. But the fact we already used our Apple and it didn't work is a bit of a worrying sign for the the remaining game. Interesting. He's trying to SPP this guy up, I guess. Let's push him up here, then he can get another hit. Hooray. I say hooray, it wouldn't be the most ridiculous thing to just walk down here and stamp on him. You could even bring, I mean, I'm not sure you want to leave things this loose, but you could bring this guy in and then come around from this angle for the 3 assists. I guess he's standing on us because he's actually close enough to get here. He's not standing on us. How tantalizing. Push this guy away if we can. Okay, I shouldn't have said push him away. Do we go for it at this point? I think this is the kind of time where you do. So we get this guy in as the assist. All we need is a 2+2+. Whoops. That could have been bad. I know I shouldn't say stuff like all we need, but... Blitz. Stand up. Oh no! Oh boy. I totally forgot to leap. Well, that was exciting. It's not that I forgot to leap, I just forgot to hit the buttons right. Apply a little bit of pressure. Okay. I mean, in the end, it kind of worked out the same. Like, we could have easily failed that. But of course, had we had done the leap instead, that 6 would have been a the leap roll. So it's a little bit painful, but just a misclick. I mean, ultimately he probably is just going to hit both these guys. Hit one of them with the wolf and hit one of them with the ghoul. I suppose he has to be a little bit careful. He does need to get guys back, because otherwise, if he doesn't have enough guys back, it might be too easy to hit him. Like if he doesn't like injure both of them. What's the plan here? Okay, this isn't a blitz. I guess he's planning to blitz with this guy and chain push. Or maybe there's somebody else. Probably this guy, actually. Yeah, he'll do it with this guy. Yeah, I'm bummed about using that reroll though, because I don't know if I'd have rerolled the actual blitz or not. It's very tricky to know, but saving it for future leaps would obviously be the preference. Oh, it looks like he's gonna... What is he gonna do here? I'm honestly not entirely sure. I guess he's gonna blitz and then move him through here into this pre-prepared cage. That's my guess. He's kind of set it up in preparation. So we need pushes. Well, we don't necessarily need pushes, but we'd like pushes. That's not the push I was hoping for. Oh, he pushed his guy out. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about that as an option. Okay, I'm sort of seeing what I want to do here. I think we've got to go for our wrestler. And where's he going to go to? Huh, that's actually... Maybe we're not going to go with the wrestler. Because I think we have to use... I think we use this guy in here. Which means we've got to... Oh dear, you can't get there. Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay. Oh, he failed the GFI. Failed one of the GFIs. I think there's 2 GFIs in the leap here. Well. So, then the plan was to bring the wrestle in here, leap to here, blitz back that way. We never got that far. Okay, blitzing down the bear. Oh, Cornelius. Does this guy have Mighty Blow? No, he doesn't. Okay. Boy, that kind of sums up our whole... everything. You know what I might do after this game is check out what our injury to block. I don't know if I'll be able to check it, but our block to actually injuring ratio is, because obviously we don't often see a lot of people appearing up here. I'm just kind of curious what the ratio is. This might be a fouling situation here. Oh. Yeah. Let's make that tricky. Let's use that diving tackle. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Can we do it this time? Everybody always does forget about diving tackle. That's why it's so beautiful. You're just standing up. So we basically have to leap to here, put somebody in here, and then leap into here and go in. I believe. Because we've got to watch out for the guard. We can't come in this way. We could come in here, but we'd still have to base this guy. So I think leaping into here makes the most sense. Who's going to come in and base these guys? I guess this guy is. Hey, we made it. Hey, we did it. So there's no point pushing it this way because he'll keep it where it is. I guess we push it this way? Not really happy about that, but I kind of knew that was going to be a thing. No armor break. Pretty bad roll for where it went. Where are you going to go? Here, I guess? And now for the exciting bit, where we see where this goes when we fall on it. Oh boy, this is not when I want to be using this. Yeah, okay. It would be nice to be standing up. Oh, nice. I do not know where to go. I guess we'll leave you there, honestly. I want to have a little bit of cover, potentially. Yeah, I mean, the dodge through, I suppose you could argue, is a touch risky, but obviously it's way more risky with diving tackle. It's just that you don't remember diving tackle, because it's one of those skills you don't remember. It's a bit like you can forget stand firm if you're not playing against golems. I mean, you can forget it even playing against them, but it's easy to forget if you're playing against something else that has stand firm. There's a few kind of like sneaky skills. Okay, that's good in that it's not a chain push. I think it was going to chain something into happening there. It's not good in the sense that... Well, it's also good in the sense that the guard doesn't move up now, because he'd have moved his guard up with it. That would have been a lot nicer. Okay, that's also nice. I mean, I'm assuming this guy's coming in for the hit. Oh, that's good. No rerolls all around. So he's got the guard out of the way. At this stage anybody could score because there's a lot of moving pieces. And there's no rerolls, so anything could happen. And the scary thing for him is that obviously this is the best guy to come in with, but if he comes in and the ball doesn't get sorted out or whatnot and this guy is still up, we have a threat that can get a long way away. So it's an interesting situation. So he's coming in here. Takes him out first time. Injures him, of course. Lands next to us. He has a 1 dice. Obviously he's going to want to move somebody over. Oh, he's getting low on time as well. I took a lot of time thinking about this. Pushes are good. Because he's going to come in and pick it up with the ghoul. Or attempt to probably bring this guy back as a safety. He's just surrounding the ball. Let's see. I think we just got to try and scrum this and see what happens. Which means unfortunately these guys just need to get up. This guy's going to go here and we're going to try and chain push onto the ball. Let's do this. Oh, he doesn't have a reroll either way. Okay, that's nice. We've got a blocker here. Of course, if we don't get a push here, we get a push at least. Follow to help get tackle zones so that it's hard for them to pick up. Okay, that did not work out. Boy, it could have bounced over here and we'd have been away. That's so painful. Okay, so you've got to stay where you're at. Have you done anything yet? You haven't done anything yet. Hey, we knocked somebody over. That's always good. KO. It's about as much as we can ever do. Okay, and then you are going to... I don't think we've got a ton to lose by doing this. Maybe I take it back. That's kind of gone into a better place for him, actually. Well, we tried. I mean, we did what we could there, I think. So ball's free. Should be able to pick it up and get away here, unfortunately. And he's going to have guys down here. He'd need to blitz this guy if he wants to get them free easily. We did kind of keep him stood up, but this guy's also free. So if he can grab the ball and get down here... Oh, we needed that somewhere else. Oh, he took out the blitzer as well. This is our best chance of getting the ball kind of out. I mean, in fairness, he has a lot of block in the team, but say this guy blocked with that, suddenly it'd be turnover and we have a chance to... they don't have a chance to score and we suddenly do. So it's a pretty big swing there. So he's basically going to set up a little screen here and then run behind it. And unfortunately, a lot of our guys are stunned. So it's basically a 3+ to get halftime. Get the halftime lead. Oh, sorry, I just realized it's really dark in here. Is that any better at all? Let's see. Okay, it's a little better. Oh, we picked it up. Hooray. Oh man. Okay, now it's another 3+ to do the half. If he fails this, he's also lost the half. Okay. I mean... what can you do? Not much. That's painful. We did so much work there. And all we have to show for it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A GFI, a dodge GFI 1 dice blitz. Oh boy, this team is really being a pain. Do we feel... So what's the conclusion? Do we feel like I'm being unfair there, or do we feel like it's fair to say that we got a little unlucky with the scatters there, having managed to free the ball? So we're down 3 as well. Aye, aye, aye. I mean, Kislev is not being a friendly team to play. Much as I enjoy playing them. I really need one of my catches to level up to a movement 8 as well, because I can't do movement 7 one-turners. Or a blitzer. We'll set up a couple of catches, just in case. Yeah, we lost a blitzer, a bear, and a catcher. I mean, it's been unfortunate injuries as well. This team is draining me. I don't think it helps that we keep coming up against constant bash. I mean, apart from the Amazon team. Now, if we injure 3 zombies here, we will only be 1 player down. I mean, we'll only be 2 players down in the second half, so there is hope here if we do something magical. Also, get some SPP, which would be weird, eh? You will be our thrower. So I'm setting up for a riot just on the off chance. Blitz isn't going to mean a whole lot. There's no point moving. The most you can do is come stand up here, but that just means you get blitzed. Alright, one zombie dead. Predicting it. Oh, my prediction did not come true. Second zombie's gonna die there. No, what about the third one? We could use some SPP on our blitzers. This would be the one. No, I guess we'll bring you back. And we'll at least try and get an SPP with our agility 4 blitzer. There we go. Alright, so we've got nobody to come back, they've got nobody to come back, that was nice and easy. Anyway, let me sort the blinds out here. I still can't help but love the team as much as they make it difficult. I think we may be heading towards this being our least successful team. And you know what the sad thing is? They're a pretty good team. Like, I'm pretty happy with how we're set up. Either we can't catch a break or I am playing really poorly. Or a combination of the two. And usually my answer to that is you just got to keep in it. You got to keep going at it and the luck will turn around. Remember our Chaos team? That actually came true. I don't know. It ain't easy though. I think I'd be tempted to put the golems in this situation. If you're just going to have one guy out in the wing, I'd put the golems out in the wing. Looks like he's changing his mind. Okay, so I think what we're doing instead is trying to go up the middle here. I kind of need you up here, so our guard guy is going to try and grab the ball. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay, that's a good start. In that case, we will give it to you. Maybe I should have given it to this guy. Good start. We'll actually just keep you where you are. Excellent follow-up. You can stay also. Ooh. Oh, why did I do this? Yeah, okay. Okay, we're changing plan. Because Yeah, that was just silly. Come here. Because I knocked him in the way. Oh dear. Undid my whole plan in one fell swoop there. So that was me. I mean, honestly, maybe it's for the best, because that doesn't always work. That tactic. Let's see, where can you get to? You can get to here. Let's pop you here and see what they do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Pop you here. So yeah, I mean, obviously the plan was to run a few guys through the middle. I diverted from my plan when I realized I could do it with block, but then even before I did that, I was knocking him here, which would have gotten my own... No, I was knocking him like... I don't know where I was not. I think I was going to knock him... Basically, I think I was going to knock him into my own path and cause the whole thing to fall apart, even if I knocked him over. But not knocking him over, obviously, even worse. But let's see what happens. I mean, maybe a slightly more cautious approach is better. It's certainly not good that I've already decided that I've lost this game. That is not good tactics. Now what I'd kind of expect is for him to go back. Maybe send this guy through. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Probably here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you just bring this guy in. And bring this guy in. Bring this guy in. Basically stand us all up. I don't know. I think I might be playing for a draw here. To add to our long list of draws. I mean, that would be if we managed to actually make it happen. So the plan being, try and stay in this formation for as long as possible, and then just jump everybody over at the end. I can't say it's a subtle or good plan, but you know. Alright. Our tradition of not doing any meaningful stuff continues. Just drop you back for now. Nice. So at some point, I don't know if he'll actually send anybody around. I expect him to send like one guy around at least to make it so that we can't get away with this. Okay, this is quite good. It's just going for the surf. And honestly, that's my own fault. Oh, all the pushes. So yeah, this is some good play here, which I should have really predicted and did not. And now Valentino is gone. But you know what the great thing is? We didn't really need Valentino. But yeah, I think at this point I'm just not playing very well, partially. I mean, should I have predicted that? Probably. Did I think I was going to knock this guy over? Yeah, no, I mean, it seemed like a logical thing, but you know, you should plan for it not to happen, right? Because obviously if this guy goes over, that surf doesn't happen, so... In that sense, maybe I should have planned for it. Yeah, I could have used the catcher actually because he 2+ leaps. So if we do end up trying to run into a corner, obviously the more 2+ rolls we have to make to do it, the better. So yeah, that was certainly not sensible what I did. There we go. Nice. Hmm. It's tense, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make a move, eh? Ooh, that's the way to make a move. Okay, now for the sneaky butt that nobody suspects. That's where I roll a double one. Yeah, let's see how he deals with that. This is interesting. This is something we haven't tried before, and that's leaping people into a position in between. Rather than having everything over here, like imagine we had 2 catches. We could have let one over and gone a little further, and then one here, and then put in a little wall. I quite like that. If we can get them sidestep as well, if any of them survive long enough to get sidestep, that could be a really annoying thing. Now, we're not in scoring range, but I didn't want to go the extra one in case this failed, and he just has an easy time getting our, you know, he could just basically surface. Okay, I'm digging that. I'm really surprised he didn't go with this guy. What was he planning? Guess this guy's going here. No. Okay, what's happening here? What am I missing? Oh, is he just trying to block this guy off? I mean, he can do this, but is he going to? I don't know what the plan is. Okay, he is going to. I don't know that he needed that many players to do that, if I'm being honest. Nice. You fell over, so I guess this way. Not good. But you know what? We saved rerolls by not doing anything interesting. Okay, let's imagine for a sec that I come here instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can definitely get to me. You could theoretically get up there. Oh, you can also come around the back as well there. So I think we're going here. And then we're going here. There's only so much we can do really, isn't there? Come on, make that dodge. Good boy. I mean, he can make it with GFIs. Obviously, this guy gets to do a block as well. That's why we had to put both of these guys in, so that whichever he knocked down, he didn't open up a hole. I'm not forgetting anybody, am I? I wish I was. No, there's everybody. So we've got 2 turns, 2 rerolls. I do like that ratio. What I would really like is 2 turns, 10 rerolls. 1 for each guy that we have. You know, I'm beginning to feel like Pro might not be a bad skill for Kislev. Like for your linemen, so you give them block, and then you give them Pro. I mean, if you don't have anything else necessary to give them, because then they get to, you know, when you're doing those kind of like leaps after you've already done stuff, you could potentially Pro them to get 4+ chance at having another go at it. I hadn't really thought about that, but I kind of like it. Because obviously they can only take basic skills, so you kind of max out on what you want from them pretty fast. He's having a long think here. Is he going to come in? It looks like... I don't know if he's going to come in for the 1 dice. Or not. The 1 dice... The 2 GFI 1 dice. I guess he's going to set up a barrier first. It looks like he's going to hit this guy first. Maybe. He got that guy. He's only got 4 seconds, so I think he's taking his time here. He's thinking about his next move whilst he's pausing this one. Oh, that's a most unfortunate KO. But... 0 seconds left. Okay. Well, I mean, it seems kind of obvious, right? We try and get it to this guy, and then we're like, yeah. Oh, that's a 1 dice, isn't it? Okay. Well, that's annoying. I could use this guy to try and... Okay, what's your range? Let's have a look at the ranges. Okay, I can't fully get out of their range. That's the other problem. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Good enough, I guess. No! Oh no. Am I going to be done in by the autopath thing? Okay, so let's see, just out of interest, what that would have changed. So let's say I didn't have to do that GFI. Rolled a 2 there. So we'd have done... It was all on 2s. So that would have gone there, that would have gone... No, we'd have still failed. Okay, I can at least feel okay about that. theoretically. So the idea here is base this guy, so he either has to dodge to blitz, or he has goes with the blitz with this guy. Obviously has much less chance of knocking us over. I mean, it was what we could do in the moment. He left it so weirdly open, we kind of had to go for it. Nobody can help him, that's the nice thing. So what does he do? Does he get this guy like in base contact and then do the dodge? It's probably not worth it because the base contact means we just are rolling 2+2+. I guess if you got two guys in contact, you could argue that would be worth it, but it's a lot more dice to roll as well. So let's see what happens. Just trying to avoid a pair here. Just trying to avoid a pair. We did it once. We did it twice. Now we've got to roll a 2+ with a reroll to get a draw. You know what? It's not necessary to get a draw, because he will have another turn. And we're not going to have many guys on the field, because he's about to surf this guy as well. Yeah, if our KOs don't come back, it's going to be hard to defend it, honestly. Oh, he's going for the injury. Fair enough. So only Cruel Fate will deny us a touchdown here. And then it just depends on if he can score. I feel like... Now that was the kind of move there that we do with elves all the time. Like you wait for a gap to open up and then you use your pace to move it to the other side of the field. On a player he wasn't paying attention to. Oh, that's another one down. Boy. That was, I mean, like as soon as he moved all those guys over, especially the wolves, I was like, that's my plan. I even have a reroll I can't really use. I don't even think it's worth trying to do anything there. Okay. So, do we get anybody to try and, like, defend the one turner here? Maybe not. Okay, we got 6. Okay. So... We set up on one side, and then we back it up like this. Like this. Okay, I think that's the best I can do. Let's see if he sets up for it. So he does have a movement 8, so it's doable. I think if it were me, how would I be feeling about this? Well, obviously if I was Kislev, I'd be feeling a lot better. So I think you just try and knock this guy in. So it's still definitely doable. It looks like he might be just setting up for the... you know what, I'm not sure what he's setting up for. Because you need to leave a hole to knock the guy into. Yeah, we could definitely do it. But obviously it's tricky because he's going to be potentially, because of these guys, he would potentially be passing into tackle zones. He's likely to be, unless he's getting lucky, and he's only got agility 3 guys. Looks like he's setting up for it. Be interesting to see. I feel like he needs to leave a hole, but I could be wrong. It's always hard when you're seeing other people do it, trying to work out what they're doing. It kind of half feels like a one-turn setup and half doesn't. Oh, unless he's going to come in and... maybe he's going to dodge. Maybe he's just going to go for the hard one-turner. Okay. Let's see what he does first before I say GG, well played. Let's see if he... let's see if he's really going for it. I don't think he can do it without a ridiculous dodge through, but I could be proved wrong. I think he's going to dodge in here and push. Oh, he's gonna... okay, okay. He's gonna use Frenzy. Okay, this is... I wasn't thinking about that. That's quite clever. Oh, that's good though. He has to reroll that. Ah, it came off. Okay, I must admit, I was not thinking about Frenzy. Oh, where the ball is makes this awkward. That's really well played though. I really like that use of the Frenzy there. I'm gonna have to remember that because I haven't seen that done before, and now he's done it, it's like, well yeah, obviously. So I think he hits this guy next. Into here. Or you could do this guy, no, you do this guy into here. Got the push, into here. Into here. Not sure where you go next with the wolf. He's technically as far as he needs to go. Yeah, makes sense. Can he move him more? He certainly has the ability to take one of the guys out here. If he keeps this guy free, he can potentially take both guys off. If he can push this guy... hang on, if he moves around here... yeah, he can push this guy off. He just needs to knock this guy over. So do this block. Don't dodge. That is harsh, man. He had the right idea. He was doing well there. I still don't think he was going to score because of where the ball was. But that's 2 diving tackles that screwed him over. That was a good attempt. That was a really good attempt there. Diving tackle almost saved us twice in that game. I mean, in fairness, he did try and dodge anyway, so it wasn't just the diving tackle. He forgot about the fact that my guy was still in the middle. That's so easy to do. Okay, Bartholomew has taken the MVP there. Taking all the credit. So, we've somehow managed to scrape a draw there. I don't know what to say about that. What a weird game. Yeah. I was determined that we had lost, but I think his attack was better than his defense. and our attack was kind of non-existent, but I tend to do better in scrambling mode, and so once we went in scrambling mode, that suited me. Okay, so this I don't have a preparation for. I mean, sidestep is feeling very sensible. You could go sure hands, but I think you don't. I don't want to commit to this guy always being the ball carrier. I mean, honestly, you could argue for Dauntless. At this stage in our development, you could argue that having somebody else that can block with Strength 3 could be useful. Plus another person who can cage dive and block with Strength 3. But I don't know if you can argue, now that we have a sidestepper. Did you message me? Whoa. Sorry. Interesting events happening. I've just finished my game. I'll be in there in a minute. Sorry. Potentially big news there. Okay. So, yeah. I think you could also argue that it's what is going to be come into play more often, and I think because we already have somebody that can dive into cages, well, we have a few guys that we already want to do blocks like that with, I think you argue, I think I'm going to go for sidestep. Oh, hello, thank you for that rating there. You did catch me right at the end of the game though, I feel bad. But hello, we're just trying to decide what to take on our Kislev catcher here. And I'm leaning towards the ever so boring sidestep. Now if he was a wood elf catcher, okay, cool. Thank you muchly. Yeah, if this was a wood elf catcher, which honestly is the closest thing I think you have to this, then I pretty much always just go straight into sidestep. So at least, you know, if you don't get guard right. So we will sidestep as well. Oh, you could argue sprint. You know what? We're gonna sidestep. Sprint would mean I could do those one turn as I keep complaining about not being able to do. But we're gonna hope that somebody gets a movement. That's what we're going with. So look at our terrible record. That's horrific. That's how it's gone. Honestly, I'm surprised that one was a draw. But you know what? The team is almost holding together. The fact we just had a blitzer die in the first turn, not great, obviously. But at least he lives on the Necromantic team. On the Necro League All Pros. I wonder if we've lost 2 players to them. Probably. But yeah, unfortunately, guys, I am about to get off. So we're just finishing up a painful game that we managed to force a draw into somehow. But yeah, it's going to be a little while before I get a Blitz row catcher again. I can't decide which I want now that the Blitzer that I saved up for insta died. I don't know. It's so hard to level up when everybody dies. Oh well. Obviously, we're going to keep playing these guys because despite their terrible record, I mean, they're very fun. So, and you can do ridiculous draws like that where it looks terrible. Alrighty. Thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you next time, and bye for now.